After a year, my family is meeting my boyfriend's parents from France. My French boyfriend and I met in the most non-romantic way possible. In America, working at a sandwich shop. He was an exchange student and was moving back the next month. I followed. None of our parents thought that this would last, especially my dad. My dad used to say, "No boyfriend until you're 30, as a joke, but he liked to tell that joke a lot. But he's eventually gonna walk me down the aisle. And anyway, he met my mom in Germany, in college, and proposed to her after 7 months. Plus, he liked my boyfriend. They bonded over cycling. So French. My mom finishes up cooking dinner, and everything's perfect. Almost. She tells me to go upstairs, get my dad. But technically, we're in a fight. It's all too familiar. We fight, don't talk for months, and then casually become friends again. The last fight we had was 2 weeks ago. A small argument, a big grudge. His. And I have to fix it. We grow tremendously when we take the road less traveled, creating our own path, making our own decisions, and freeing ourselves from the biggest question of all. What if? If we don't take certain risks, we may spend the rest of our lives regretting it. Psychologs.com states that we should take more risks because we may never know the outcome of life. This is Bedroom Door by Donna Day. I don't want to talk to my dad. I don't like conflict. Ask my boyfriend. Oh, he loves it. His parents are happy. They talk. My parents fight. And my mom won't take no for an answer. So it's either a fight with mom or avoid a fight with dad for a few more minutes as I climb the stairs. Stairs it is. I've taken them 1,000,000 times. My heart accelerates. They feel different now. Harder. 17 steps. I know because I stopped to count them. You think I'm stalling. They seem to go on forever, and on my last step, I think, what if I just turn around? I don't need him. I have my boyfriend. But then I'm at his bedroom door. And I enter. He's wearing a button-down shirt, slacks, and dress shoes. He usually wears flip-flops. He's sitting, head down, clearly deep in thought. He was ready to go downstairs. Yet he hasn't. I wait to see if he'll start. Predictably, he doesn't. I mean, how do I begin? It's not just about the last 2 weeks. It's a conversation that's been brewing in the back of my mind for years. So I start simple. Hi, Dad. Once I say, Dad, he looks up. Dad. It's a word that feels foreign to both of us. I never address him as a person. I usually just say, hey, hi. Sometimes just a look. He flat out says that he's not coming downstairs, that he doesn't feel welcomed in my life. I want to deny it, but I know my actions say something different. Recently, my dad wanted to go on a family trip. and I planned a road trip for me and my boyfriend at the same time. That was the last argument we had. Small, right? But it's the same fight we've had for years. His dream was a car ride for 3 weeks on bad, windy roads in Europe in a small car. His dream. My nightmare. Why did I want to go on a trip with my boyfriend and not my dad? Simple. He never asked about me. High school, my friends, my crushes, puberty. Okay, I'm glad he didn't ask about that one, but I tell him all the rest. He just rolls his eyes. Typical. But then he cracks. He tells me he was tired of seeing my door constantly shut. To him, I was just a door. But what was behind that door, the night my friend slept over because she was too afraid to go home, behind that door, when I would sit alone eating bean and cheese burritos, wishing I was 5 and sitting in his lap again, that door, seeing the joy in my heart as I sat and talked on the phone for hours and fell in love. I say all of this, and a single tear rolls down his face. He tells me, I used to be his little girl. But he was just a dad who wasn't ready for his daughter to grow up. Nothing has ever hurt me more. So I run over to him and give him a hug. I tell him that I just want my dad back. He hugs me tighter. We don't say anything. Time stops. I can't hear anything until the laughter from downstairs breaks through. Oh my gosh, my boyfriend and his parents are still here. So we go downstairs and everyone has a look like they know. But my dad apologizes for the work that's kept him away. Work. It was. It's all so perfect. For 6 months. Sure, we have disagreements, like when I ask if my boyfriend can move in, but we talk. He welcomes my boyfriend into the family. It's not weird at all. And that small car road trip he dreams of, we convince him to rent a van, and we're finally planning it. But one night, he doesn't come downstairs for dinner. He really was doing work, but he never comes down. There's no warning signs, no last I love you, no goodbye. He had a rare heart condition. No heart attack. No second chance. But he didn't have regrets either. He taught me that in those last 6 months. And I only remember the good things. Candy in his office, him cheering in the stands at my volleyball games. And when he met my boyfriend's parents, he didn't wear flip-flops. He wore dress shoes.